Alright guys, this will be my last video. I made one video or two videos back about how I'm giving up on this Let's Play because of this mission. But I also made another video after that of me making another attempt. In the first video where I gave up on this Let's Play, it was me just making one attempt at the mission. Just so I don't seem like a like a quitter or whatever. Because I don't know, I just don't feel right making one video where I only attempted once. Because even in my excuse me, even in my Let's Play of Sub Rebellion, I attempted that mission twice in one video. So just so I don't seem like a quitter or whatever. I guess just my own peace of mind. I want to replay this mission twice. Once with this ship and once with this ship. I'm using this ship because even though it has less armor, it gives me a chance to it gives me a better chance against the subs. Because with those subs, like, I really appreciate being able to fire, two shots consecutively. Because if I miss the first shot, I can make another shot. And this one's easier to turn. There's gonna be a part in the mission where I have to turn around, and turning around sounds like it'd be easy in this game. And it is. It's easy, but it's extremely slow. Other problems I have with this mission, not really problems, but just the way the mission is. I don't really mind, or the game's not bad or nothing. But other tough parts in this mission are you get some corvettes, ships that help you out after the bombers leave, and the corvettes don't take a lot of damage. I mean, they go down pretty easily from what I can tell. And so after the bombers, you advance forward a little bit because the game tells you to assist the corvettes. But I think that just means assist them with the enemies on the surface of the water. So you advance with the corvettes, but wham! Like three submarines appear right in front of you, as well as the ones on the surface. So it's like, do I take care of the ships on the surface? Do I take care of the U-boats? Obviously, you got to take care of the U-boats, because if you don't, while you're trying to attack the ships on the surface, you're gonna get pot-shotted. And also, again, the corvettes, they don't take much damage. So your help is only temporary. So what I like to do is submerge and destroy the U-boats or submarines, whatever you want to call them. I like to destroy those guys first, then surface. But see, I think that's my problem. I think I should probably destroy the surface ships first. But I don't know. It just seems like suicide because there's so many of them. There's at least three or four at the very beginning, and I'm going to be taking fire from all of them, as well as taking fire from below. Whereas if I'm down below, I'm only taking fire from the submarines. But either way, I have to resurface. Cause that's my big issue. My issue isn't with the subs. I can take care of those guys. My issue is with the enemies on the surface. Excuse me. That's my main issue there. Just dealing with those guys. Also the subs, but not really the subs. Just the thing with the subs is I want to try to kill them as quickly as possible. And that's another reason why I'm using this ship right here. Because if I miss with one shot, I can fire another shot. Because I want to kill them as quickly as possible, so I can, I get to a higher depth level and help out the other ships. So that's the first part of the mission. The frigates and the ships and the subs. The second part, after you kill those 3 or 4 subs, 3 more, I think it's 2 more spawn in the north part of the map, as well as like at least 4 or 5 ships. I think there's like one battle cruiser and one cruiser, and in that part of the mission, you have the same kind of dilemma as you had at the beginning. Do I attack the enemies on the surface first, or do I attack the enemies below the surface? Because if I go after the enemies below the surface, yeah, I can kill those guys. But while I'm doing that, the enemies on the surface are attacking the fleet, or the group of ships that I'm with. And spoiler alert, they can overtake the guys I'm traveling with pretty easily. So it's kind of the same issue. So that's why sometimes I consider getting the ship with the Victory that has the most armor. But it's still ridiculous, because if you go after the subs first, by the time you surface, the ships will be, the regular ships will be, over top of you. And once you rise up, then it's going to tear you to shreds. So yeah, I think this mission is it's not impossible. It seems that way, but it's not impossible. But I feel as though at the same time this mission asks a little too much. In my opinion, a little too much of you, especially on easy. But oh well. Doesn't make the game bad. Just means I'm not good enough. So I could spend the next few weeks trying to figure this out, which I don't want to do because I have other Let's Plays to do. Or I could just upload it as it is. This is the 14th mission, so my goal was to finish the Let's Play completely, but I kind of knew that I had a strong feeling that wouldn't happen. So my secondary goal was to just try to at least complete half of the campaign, and that's kind of what I did. If I can progress past this mission, I will. But yeah, there's 27 missions. I'm on mission 14, so I've only cleared 13 missions, so that's almost half. So enough talking. Let's try this mission with the Patriot, and then again with the Victory. It's gonna be a long video, and like I said, once I officially give up on this Let's Play, I will, in between Let's Plays or whatever, come back to this mission every now and then and just keep trying it.
Bay of Biscay, Operation Stonewall. Repel the enemy invasion and defend our location inside the bay. Incoming fighters. Enemy is broadcasting our location.
Excuse me. I'm also going to do a lot of talking during gameplay. I'm going to pause it so my voice isn't drowned out by the sound effects. But this part of the mission, it's best to just ignore the bombers and sink below, or move to a lower depth, because the bombers aren't your problem. They're not gonna. I'm sure they're hurt the ships a little bit, but they're not your real problem. Your real problem are the subs and whatever else. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to advance forward through this minefield. Another reason why I like the Patriot is, like I said, you can fire two torpedoes, and that's useful for clearing out the minefield, so you can get through. But you can ignore this part of the mission if you like. I always do.
Clear the skies.
So let's just go ahead and advance forward.
Sounds like they're dispatching fighters, sir.
And destroy these mines real quick.
Abfangjäger schicken.
Like I said, when I'm going through these underwater minefields, I like to just pick a straight line and just fire torpedoes, in that straight line that I'm traveling through. That's what I like to do.
The torpedo's on its way.
Just pick your course and stick to it. If you can, and try not to go too fast.
We're ready to fire. Captain, they're deploying depth charges. Incoming bombers.
Every now and then I'll maneuver around some mines. Excuse me.
They're dropping charges. Bomber squadron inbound. Brace yourself. Depth charges. Do not leave the bay. Protect the ships. Captain.
Okay. So they kind of want you to stay where you are, or not too far from the bay, as this area is called. But at the same time, they're going to tell you to advance with the corvettes after the bombers go away.
They're deploying depth charges.
The triangles are the bombers, in case you didn't know.
Depth charges.
Now the kind of frustrating part for me, it's not frustrating, it's frustrating in a funny way, but if you surface to the to the water level, you can actually see the ships like off in the distance. The 3 subs, they don't spawn right away. They'll say enemy subs inbound or to the north or whatever. Excuse me. But they won't really spawn right away. You have to like advance a little further past this point for them to spawn. So I really wish that I almost wish that the ships, the whatever you call them, the regular battleships or the frigates, I wish they would advance a lot faster than the subs, because if that was the case, I could take out a lot of these guys and then drop down and take out the subs. Excuse me. Another reason this mission feels impossible for me and just frustrating is because if you ignore the ships, which is what I tried to do, if you ignore the ships that are coming from that direction, then that's not good, because once you take out the subs, if you don't take out the ships that are coming from that direction, later on when the other enemies spawn, it's going to be double. You're going to have enemies coming from
spotted due south.
right up there, the north, northeast, northwest.
Follow the corvettes and intercept the enemy before they reach the bay.
Going up.
Intercept the enemy. What you don't want to do, you don't want to go to the right. Not that way. Go to the left first. Well, then again, maybe I should go to the right. Because that's where the battleships are coming from. I'm going to try something different.
Intercept ships.
But see, you can almost see the ships. Not yet. But, see, I'm wondering if I go to the right, I wonder if they'll spawn the battle cruisers. Because if I can get to the battle cruisers and start attacking those guys, that'd be great. Because the enemies that are coming from the left, they're just frigates and stuff like that. The battle cruiser and whatever else, the strong stuff, is coming from this side. So maybe I should go up here first. Let's try that. Because the subs are a threat, but they're not much of a threat. They're not as big a threat as the friggin' battle cruiser and cruisers. So let's do that. Alright, I'm going northwest.
U-boat spotted due south.
Straight up, Right up here. The thing is, I'm wondering if I kill the subs, will they spawn it? I don't think they will. I think I have to kill the 3 subs that are, on my tail to get that ship to spawn. But we'll see.
Follow the corvettes and intercept the enemy before they reach the bay.
Let's see here.
Captain, they know we're here. Torpedo launched. The torpedo is ready to be fired.
See the corvettes are those 3 blue dots right there.
Fire 1.
Okay, my guess was right. They do spawn. So I think if you go in the direction I'm going in, the battle cruiser or whatever, they'll spawn a lot sooner. Because when I went the other way, they didn't seem to spawn right away, or I guess they were traveling, but they weren't on my map to where I could see them. I only really noticed them after I took out the 3 submarines or U-boats. So the plan is to take out the submarines now, like as quickly as possible, and then just unload on the battle cruiser. If I can destroy the battle cruiser and those ships, I'm pretty sure the frigates or whatever else that's behind me, I could take those guys out without much trouble. I mean, I still have trouble, but not as much as
Corvette.
not as much trouble as I'd have, if I was dealing with a battle cruiser.
Fire a torpedo. Torpedo reloaded.
A lot of times with subs, you can actually catch them like at a higher depth, because usually, from what I've experienced, they don't really sink to a lower depth until they're close to you. Because sometimes you can see them off in the distance, just hanging out at the surface, and then they drop down to meet you, or they drop down as you get closer. But sometimes, if you're lined up correctly, you can actually move to a higher depth and take them out before they submerge. So let's try that.
In the tube.
But it's also good. It's also good to go slow, because if you go fast, when they see you, they'll probably submerge. But it doesn't matter.
A second corvette. The torpedo is ready to be fired. The torpedo has cleared the tube. The torpedo is ready.
I'm wondering, should I just surface right now and just take shots at the cruiser, since I haven't encountered the subs yet.
Raising depth.
That might work. Just
The torpedo's been fired.
this deck gun has a lot of damage, or a lot of range. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm hoping that the submarines don't come after me yet. Because sometimes, every now and then, the submarines or the enemy subs, they'll wait till you get close. Whereas if you stay at a certain distance, sometimes they won't even engage you. At least not right away. And while they're stuck on stupid or debating whether or not to attack me, I'm gonna just take long range shots. Take long range shots at their allies.
Torpedo reloaded.
See,
Fish is in the tube.
See, the subs are just right there. They're not even advancing. So I'm just going to fire on these battleships or on these cruisers. Again, see, they're not advancing, so I've been using this to my advantage. Hopefully, the guys behind me don't destroy that fleet or destroy my allies. Oh, I'm not doing any damage. Yeah, there's a destroyer, a destroyer, and a battle cruiser. But I'm not hitting anything, so I need to advance a little more.
We're a little loud, Captain. They picked us up.
And as you can see, there's 5 subs, 2 in front of me and 2 behind me. Yeah, I'm trying to move at the slowest possible speed so I can just inch forward bit by bit and just maybe get in range of attacking these these ships. But eventually the subs are going to engage me. So that's enough.
Sir, they're calling in for help.
Nope. I'm still not in range. Let's take out the subs.
Wrong way, Captain. Enemy ships due west.
I know.
Protect the fleet, Captain. Watch for enemy subs. Did some damage. That's sir.
That was a nice shot. That's why I like just firing off in the dark, because sometimes you'll hit something as long as you're remotely close to their direction.
Torpedo launch, Captain. We're ready to fire. Speed up. Our battleship is lost. Fire 1. The torpedo is ready. Looks like they've got our position. The torpedo's on its way. We're ready to fire. Next torpedo is ready to be fired, sir. Fire a torpedo.
I'm just scared that the enemies behind me, they're going to eventually wipe out my fleet and mission over.
Did you hear that?
But oh well, there's nothing else I can do. destroy the subs, hopefully I'm in range to take out the destroyers.
Going higher.
Yes, I was wrong. I was wrong. Even if I destroy these two subs, they don't advance. They only advance if I would have went the other way and destroyed those three subs. Even if I don't touch the frigates that are back there, once you destroy the subs, they start advancing down this little pathway.
Torpedo away!
That hurt.
Yeah! Torpedo away! Fish is in the water! Take that!
And for some reason, they're not firing on me. I don't know why.
Want some more?
And you're on our side, sir.
That shook them up. The torpedo has cleared the tube. Torpedo reloaded. Fish is in the tube. They're taking damage. Torpedo away! Fire one. Torpedo ready, Captain. Torpedo away!
We've lost the destroyer.
Come get some.
Going silent.
Ah! Yeah! Next torpedo is ready to be fired, sir. Want some more? You took out the propellers. It's a hit! We're ready to fire. That shook them up. The torpedo is ready to be fired. They're taking damage.
You know, I can't see any of my allies on the map. I thought the mission would be over by now, because I'm guessing they're dead, but if it'll keep let me playing, I'll keep playing. As long as it doesn't end the mission.
Ah! All right. The torpedo has cleared the tube. Got it. Good shooting. That'll teach them. That shook them up. Torpedo ready, Captain. Second destroyer has been sunk. I'll bet that hurts. The torpedoes protect the ships. We got them. Next torpedo is ready to be fired, sir. They've lost their battle cruiser. The torpedo's on its way. Target hit. The torpedo bombers ahead. Want some more?
ambitious as it was, that strategy will not work. Maybe it will work. Maybe I'm just doing something horribly wrong. So let's try again with the Victory. It has more armor, and that's about it. This ship isn't really all that. I mean, it has more armor, and the deck gun has more ammo, I think. That, or maybe bigger ammo. Yeah, it's not really much better than any of the other ships, but oh well. Had to work my tail off. Had to work my tail off earning stars just to unlock this thing. Thinking that, oh, I'm getting an upgrade, when it's not really an upgrade. Alright, one last time. And this time I'll use the same strategy that I've been using that's been failing me. But that's all I really know. That and what I just did, that's all I can think of. The only other steps would be for me to just play this level 1,000 more times and just get familiar with it and just learn it like the back of my hand. There's actually a part.
They're calling for.
There's actually a part 2 to this mission later on in the last chapter, and I was like, when I saw that, I was like, man, one isn't enough. I have to do another of the whatever.
Reinforcements.
So let's just submerge.
Clear the skies. Two fighters coming in. Torpedoes away. The fish is in the water. We're entering a minefield. Depth charges. Incoming bombers. Icy bombers. Hang on. Explosives in the water, Captain. Not leave the bay. Protect the ships.
My only issue with this ship is by the time I kill these 3 subs and even attempt to tackle the frigates on this area, all those enemies that I was trying to attack in my previous attempt, they're going to be coming down that channel, and they're going to be here more than likely before I can clear all these enemies, if I can even clear the frigates. Because once you stick your head out of water, because it's not like they just float right past you. No, they float to where I'm at, and they stop. So of course I'm thinking, okay, just sail out some and turn around and fire from behind them. But the ship takes forever to turn, whether it's surface level, beneath the surface of the water, whether it's going at top speed or the lowest speed. It takes forever to turn. If it was a little faster with turning, then maybe I'd have a chance at clearing this mission.
Captain, they're deploying depth charges.
So let's wait until they're done.
Hang on! south. Follow the corvettes and intercept the enemy before they reach the bay. Intercept ships.
Shutting down.
And that's the thing. The subs, they're not on my map yet. But if I go to the surface, I can see the ships, but I can't. They're still a little too far out of range for me to damage them.
Raising depth.
See, they're right there.
Follow the corvettes and intercept the enemy before they reach the bay. U-boat spotted due south. They have our position.
What I might try to do this time is take out. This makes a lot of sense. I guess we'll see. I've never taken out the ships on the surface before. Not first. Let me try that first. Thing is, while I'm doing that, I'm going to be taking damage from below. But we'll see. Let's just try something different. And there are the subs. There they are.
Slowing you down.
Taking a beating. Brace yourself. Depth charges. I hear something else, but I'm not sure what. They've heard us. Torpedo!
We can't take much more of this.
Wow. See, like I said, like I said, it made sense, or at least it sounded like it did, but not quite, because I'm taking damage already, and I'm already at 67%.
This doesn't sound good.
Let's go down and face these. Yikes.
We'll probably do better in the long run if we take less fire, sir.
Getting destroyed.
Hang on! Evasive maneuvers now! Torpedo launch. Watch for
We've lost a corvette.
explosives in the water, Captain.
Lost a second corvette.
Yikes. See what I mean? Those corvettes are not helpful. I mean, if I could actually destroy these subs super early and surface and help them out, maybe they'd survive a little longer. But even if they survive this right here, they're not going to survive what's coming from the south side, even if I were to help them. Because eventually I got to fight the subs.
Torpedo closing in!
Glad you're on our side, sir.
Fire a torpedo! Evasive maneuver, sir? Another hit!
Okay. Let's try to fight these ships.
We're taking way too much heat.
Brace yourself! Depth!
This is extremely, sir.
Yeah, I pretty much gave up there because I wanted to like try and be stealthy and just align my ship with their ship and just attack them, with torpedoes. But I had another submarine to worry about, so I didn't really have enough time to just try to stealthily take them out or anything like that. So that's it. This is my last two attempts right here, and yeah, maybe one day I'll beat this mission and continue my let's play. Or I don't normally take advice, but I mean, when it comes to like games to let's play next, I don't really take advice from that right there. But if you guys want to give me some tips, or not, that's fine. Uh, I'm hoping I get some advice, but I'm also hoping that I don't, because even if I clear this mission, who knows how annoying the other ones will be. So look, Operation Stonewall 2. Yeah, because like I'm kind of hoping I beat this mission, but I'm kind of hoping like, do I want to? Because with this game, the way my progression has been, sometimes I beat a level or like two levels a day, but usually I beat a level a day. Well, usually I usually beat one or two levels a day, or within the span of 2 days, two levels, so a level a day. And the way it goes is I'm usually stuck on a level for a few hours, or I'm stuck on a level for a few days. So even if no matter how many days I spend on this level, or whether I complete it or not, who knows how many days I'll be stuck on this level right here, or this level, or this level. It's usually, beat a level, maybe beat a level, and then 2 or 3 days, one level, stuck here. And then I beat it, and then 2 or 3 days stuck here. Or I'll beat this one and this one, and then be over here. But yeah, I don't really wanna feel like I have to quit, but I do, man. I gotta move on. I spent almost a month on this Let's Play. I've never spent that long on a Let's Play before. And this is actually this is the next day after I quit and the video before the last one. Today is Wednesday, no, Tuesday, December 13th, 2022, 7:37 p.m. And yeah, I give up. Like I said, I have plenty of other Let's Plays I need to focus on. Vehicle Let's Plays. I've only been giving this game so much time because I would like to have the only two submarine games from the 6th and 7th gen completed on my channel. Excuse me. It's bad enough I didn't complete Sub Rebellion, but I made it to the final level. So if I can make it to the final level of this game, that'd be great. Like having all 26 levels, well, 26 or 27 complete levels, that'd be great. That'd be super great. But I don't think it's happening tonight. So my next Let's Play attempt, like I said in video 15 or whatever, my next Let's Play attempt will actually be the Italian job, which I'm actually in the middle of Italian job, because when I gave up on this Let's Play right here, like last week, I started Italian job, and that game has about 15 missions, and I'm stuck right now on mission 8, I think. So yeah, if I'm thinking things aren't going to go well with that let's play, I'll probably. I mean, it's not that it's hard. It's just I don't got a lot of. I do have a lot of patience, but that game right there, that's a game that I could maybe do without. Like that wasn't even really. I don't know how to put it. It's not a game that's really on my let's play list. Like for my vehicle combat stuff, you know, air to air combat stuff like this, naval combat, uh, vehicle combat. That's just a game where where you're racing against the clock and not really racing, but you're just trying to evade enemies and like it's more so getaway missions. So if I have to give up on that game, that's fine because that doesn't really fit too well with the other stuff that I'm trying to do. The space, the regular dogfighting stuff. So the mission I'm stuck on now, an Italian job, is a racing mission. And I was trying to give this game a pass because I was like, look, there's vehicles, like no shooting at all, like there's action, but you don't have any guns on your vehicles. And I'm like, look, I'll do it as long as there's no racing missions. And there hasn't been any racing missions up until the one I'm at now. I mean, technically, I guess you could say every mission is sort of like a racing mission because every mission you're kind of racing against a clock. You have a time limit. So, in a way, every mission is kind of like a race against the clock, if anything else. So, if I have to give up on that, that's fine. My next Let's Plays after that will be Driver 1 and Driver 2. I'm sorry, Driver 3 and Driver Parallel Lines. And, yeah, I just have a whole rabbit hole of vehicle Let's Plays that I need to do, or that I would like to do. So until next time, you guys, take care, be safe, and I will be uploading these videos either tonight or tomorrow. I'll upload this, and I'll upload my failed Let's Play attempt of Sub Rebellion. Even though I've completed 20 of the 21 levels. And in that game as well, I also made 2 attempts at the boss battle, and then I gave up, and I explained why and everything else. But I've given decent, some decent commentary and information on this game and Sub Rebellion as well. So take care, you guys. I'll see you later.